teams and of course the presentation of the memorial and the Bonython medals. So if you can make your way back to your seats and we'll get the count underway very shortly. Thanks very much everyone. If you can make your way back to your seats. To see the national coach doing as she's told. Thanks very much everyone. Welcome back to the presentation of the Bonython Memorial Medals, and a big welcome to all of those who are watching in via Lacrosse SA TV who've joined us via the live stream to pick up the final moments of our evening together. We're going to begin with a presentation of the Women's State League Awards. Of course, it was an outstanding year once again from the Brighton Lacrosse Club. They went undefeated through the season and they claimed their 5th straight premiership with 12 wins and 64 points. So congratulations to Brighton. Our first award is the Joy Gomer Rising Star Award. Judy Evans will come forward to assist with that presentation. Thank you, Judy. So the first award for the Women's State League grade is the Rising Star Award. It's for a player who has played less than 7 league games prior to the current season and at least half of the league games in the current season. The Joy Gomer Rising Star Award, the late Joy and her husband Don played a big role in starting women's lacrosse in South Australia 50 years ago. The winner from the Burnside Lacrosse Club is Jenna Malishko. Someone from Burnside. Thank you, Judy, and Judy herself, a great servant of South Australian lacrosse. Our next award will invite Australian coach Trish Adams to assist with the presentation. Please welcome Trish. We begin with the highest goal scorer award for Women's State League in 3rd position with 29 goals. It's a tie in equal 3rd. Jess Morrison from Glenelg and India Williams from Brighton, 29 goals. So congratulations to the two of them. The runner-up with 31 goals, what a star she has been in this competition for so many years, from Glenelg, Karen Mortimer. And the leading goal scorer in Women's State League for season 2022, 33 goals from the Woodville Lacrosse Club, Charlotte Winnan. Seven goals in round 10, her highest score in a game. So congratulations to Charlotte. Photo.
Is that your photo sign? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well done, Charlotte. Congratulations. We now present the Women's State League Most Valuable Player in 3rd position with 12 votes from Glenelg, Karen Mortimer. The runner-up for the MVP with 13 votes from Burnside, Millie Wilkin. So congratulations to Millie. And the winner of the Women's State League Most Valuable Player for 2022 in a landslide 11-vote victory with 24 votes from the Brighton Lacrosse Club, it's India Williams. She knocked me back.
You actually did. You just got...
That was absolutely brutal. Indy, I'm sure there were some people you want to thank. I'm sure you'll get to them individually over the course of the rest of the evening. Congratulations to India Williams, the MVP. Let's get into the Men's State League Awards. Again, it was Brighton with an undefeated season and a premiership victory. Congratulations to the Brighton Lacrosse Club, 12 wins. I'll invite Stephen Mortimer back to assist with the presentation of the Men's State League Awards. We begin with the Don Gorman Rising Star Award. It is awarded to a player who has played less than 7 league games prior to this year and played at least half of the games in the league grade this current season. The winner of the Don Gorman Rising Star Award for Men's State League from East Torrens Paynham. It's a familiar name. Cameron Elston. State League highest goal scorer in third place from North Adelaide with 22 goals, Nathan Twisk. Congratulations to Nathan. In second place with 23 goals from Brighton, Anson Carter. So another great year for Anson. The leading goal scorer for Men's State League with 32 goals from Brighton, Tom Freeman. 7 goals in round 5 against Woodville. Great year from Tom. Men's MVP. Here we go. So in equal 5th position on 10 votes from Glenelg Dan Evans and from Brighton Edison Pike. In equal 3rd position, I beg your pardon, in equal 2nd position, let me just clarify that. So it's actually equal 4th position, Dan and Edison. In equal 2nd position on 14 votes, from Woodville, Sean Filippa. And from East Torrens Paynham, Tom Vickery. So congratulations to our runners-up, the winner of the Men's State League MVP for season 2022 with 18 votes. From Sturt, Jacob Newman. Jacob, don't do it to me a second time.
Oh, sorry.
Come and say a couple of words. MVP, congratulations. Amazing year. I'm sure there's some people you'd like to thank.
Oh yeah, I'd just like to thank everyone at Sturt. Had new club rooms this year, so it was good to get down there, test out the new facilities. Got to play under the lights a fair bit down in the field, so that was good. But yeah, just like to thank the staff and the committee at Sturt. Did an excellent job this year running it all. And then yeah, just like to thank family and my teammates and my coaches for supporting me throughout the year.
Jacob Newman is the MVP. Please congratulate him. Time to announce the All-Star teams. Firstly, we begin with the Women's State League All-Stars for 2022. The way we're going to work is we're going to announce our coaches and support staff, and then on top of that, the coaches will present the awards to the players. So, the coach of the All-Stars team is always the coach of the minor premiers. So that is Trish Adams, Tess Gilbert, and Cass Casaro from the Brighton Lacrosse Club. And our coaches of the year will present the players of the year. Don't go too far, Trish, you've got work to do. Let's meet our team now. Firstly, from Woodville, Charlotte Winnan. From Glenelg, Karen Mortimer. And rounding out the attack line from Brighton, India Williams. The midfield trio from Glenelg, Bonnie Wells. From Woodville, Olivia Parker.
Thanks, coaches.
And from Brighton, Colleen O'Malley.
Yeah, I'm getting in.
Now the defenders, firstly from Glenelg, Lucinda Silvestri. From Glenelg, Laura Evans. And from Brighton, Beth Varga. And rounding out the all-star team, of course, is our goalkeeper, Carly Evans from Glenelg. Mum will do it. Having a big round of applause for our State League All-Star team. Chris, do you want to bring them across this side? Do you want to bring them across this side to do a group shot? Come this way. Keep going. Well done. Congratulations to the All-Star team. Men's All-Star team. Firstly, the coaches are from the minor premiership team. That was Brighton once again. So congratulations to our three coaches, Mark Mangan, Jock Gallison and Toby Raymond. Right, let's meet the team. Firstly, the attackers from Brighton, Tom Freeman. From Glenelg, Ben Robinson.
Whiskey, well done, mate. Yeah, I know. No righties. No righties.
Now the midfield trio, firstly from Brighton, Jackson Stock.
Well done, mate. Because you were a midfielder.
From North Eagles, Garrett Briggs.
Garrett's hat is not as controversial. It's not as controversial as Stocky's, but I like it. Well done, mate.
And from Brighton, Matt Fuss.
Yeah, come on, Colleen, you come out. What do I get that for?
Let's meet now the defensive trio, firstly from Burnside, Josh Harris.
Well, give it to him.
Joining him in defence from Glenelg, Pat Palmer.
Paddy.
And rounding out the defence for the men's all-star team from North Eagles, Shane Webber.
No hat? No hat?
And the goalkeeper for the State League All-Stars from East Torrens Paynham, Tom Vickery.
You have to walk this way.
Could you please congratulate the men's State League All-Stars?
Try and do the same thing here. Just get it that way. Group view all over there. Away from the screen.
Right, time to return to the count for the memorial medal. For those of you who need a reminder of where we were at the end of round 10, it was pretty comfortably Garrett Briggs. He's got an 11-vote lead and with 4 rounds to go, so it's going to take something pretty special to stop him from taking out the memorial medal. Let's get back to the count. And the votes for round 11. Brighton versus Sturt, 1 vote. Sturt, R. Custerman. 2 votes. Brighton, J. Stock. 3 votes. Brighton, E. Pike. Woodville versus East Torrens Paynham. 1 vote. East Torrens Paynham, G. Steele. 2 votes. East Torrens Paynham, S. Evans Gill. 3 votes. Woodville, I. Dolach. Glenelg versus Burnside, 1 vote. Glenelg, J. Price. 2 votes. Burnside, C. Semler. 3 votes. Burnside, L. Dow. And I think we've got a leaderboard for the end of round 11, so it's still a possibility. There's 4 guys on 8, so that's Goodridge, Newman, Tuxford and Sando. Edison Pike is on 9 votes. Jackson Stock with 2 votes in round 11 shifts up to 12. He's within 9 of Garrett Briggs. So that means he needs 3 votes in the last 3 rounds to tie him. So Garrett, I can tell you right now, you're going to win the medal, and that is with 3 rounds to go. We just don't know if it's going to be a tie. So congratulations, mate. You can enjoy that beer, and we'll see you shortly. Let's return to the count for round 12. Brighton versus Woodville, 1 vote. Brighton, Matt Fuss. 2 votes. Brighton, Jay Woodford. 3 votes. Brighton, A. Carter. Sturt versus East Torrens Paynham. 1 vote. Sturt, R. Stone. 2 votes. East Torrens Paynham, S. Peterson. 3 votes. East Torrens Paynham, T. Vickery. North Eagles versus Glenelg. 1 vote. North Eagles, N. Twisk. 2 votes. Glenelg, K. Watts. 3 votes. North Eagles, G. Briggs. That concludes the voting for round 12, and we can take a look at the leaderboard. Sando, Tuxford, Newman, Goodrich on 8, Pike on 9, Vickery on 10. He's had a great year, Tommy Vickery. Jackson Stock on 12, but now the lead is 12 with just 2 rounds to go. Garrett Briggs, what an outstanding year he's had. We'll be catching up with Garrett very shortly. As our memorial medalist, let's get back into the voting. Round 13, East Torrens Paynham versus North Eagles. 1 vote, North Eagles, Jay Waller. 2 votes, East Torrens Paynham, T. Vickery. 3 votes, North Eagles, N. Twisk. Burnside versus Brighton. 1 vote, Brighton, D. Anderson. 2 votes, Burnside, J. Harris. 3 votes, Brighton, Matt Fuss. Sturt versus Woodville. 1 vote, Sturt, R. Stone. 2 votes, Woodville, L. King. 3 votes, Woodville, L. Tuxford. And I think we'll just fly through the round 13 leaderboard once again. So a big group of players there on 8. Edison Pike still on 9. Thomas Tuxford moves up with votes there. He goes to 11. Tom Vickery also with votes on 12. Couple of goalkeepers back to back. Jackson Stock on 12 in equal second. Garrett Briggs still on top. On 24 with 1 round to go. This is round 14. East Torrens Paynham versus Glenelg. 1 vote, Glenelg, B. Nicol. 2 votes, Glenelg, T. Bartlett. 3 votes, East Torrens Paynham, T. Vickery. Woodville versus Burnside. 1 vote, Burnside, N. Christopher. 2 votes, Woodville, S. Abbott. 3 votes, Burnside, L. Dow. Sturt versus North Eagles. 1 vote, Sturt, S. Kilford. 2 votes, North Eagles, G. Briggs. 3 votes, North Eagles, B. Simpson. That concludes the count for the Memorial Medal in season 2022. I can confirm the winner is, well, let's go through the leaderboard first of all. Goodrich, Newman, Sando, Twisk, Fuss on 8, Dow on 9 with votes at the end there, Edison Pike also on 9, Tuxford 11, Jackson Stock on 12, Tom Vickery, congratulations to you with a runner-up on 15. But the winner with 26 votes by 11 from North Eagles, congratulations to Garrett Briggs. So Garrett, I'll invite Stuart Robb. Stuart Robb is the 2009 winner of the Memorial Medal, and he'll come forward to make the presentation. That one, that's the one. Go ahead, Garrett. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That is as comprehensive as it gets. Just tell us about the experience of how you made it out here. I know you're good mates with Shane Webber. His dad played here for the Eagles many, many years ago. And what happened? He just said, I'm coming. Do you want to come too?
Yeah, absolutely. First off, shout out to the chief dog, Chris Webber. It was just one of those things. Shane and I went to college together, and he was like, hey, I'm going over to Australia to play. You want to come? Yeah, absolutely. It's been an unforgettable experience so far. I've met unforgettable people, great relationships. It's been absolutely a tremendous experience. words cannot explain it, honestly. It's been great.
My understanding is you turned up to play for the Eagles and ended up playing for North Eagles. Was it a bit weird that you played for almost a different team?
I mean, yeah, I didn't know any better of it.
Yeah.
So it was just, we got here and we just kind of rolled with the ball pretty much. You know, it's been a roller coaster of a ride, but it's been absolutely amazing.
You've not only played very well, you've been involved in coaching. I think you and Shane coached one of the underage teams, maybe the under-15s. What's that experience like? And what's it been like involved in community sport, which really is not particularly strong in the US?
There was a lot of questions right there.
Yeah, answer it.
Shane and myself, we were involved with coaching, I don't know, Shane, what, 4 or 5 teams since we've been here? Give or take. Give or take. No, it's been great. You guys have a really great community with the younger crowd here with lacrosse. It's very great. I'm excited to see the teams that we coached and what they will become in the further years. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to staying involved and keeping an eye on the younger players.
The Larwood family, what do they mean to you?
Absolutely everything. They took us in with open arms. We got off the plane and they picked us up and absolutely treated us like we were their own. It's been awesome.
Tell me about your own year. I don't know a heck of a lot about lacrosse, but I'm told you're the best face-off player this state has seen since John Inge, who's a bit of a legend. And if you don't know who John Inge is, he's like... Pete. Don't know who told me John. The Inge name is like the Bradman name here, and I bet you that doesn't means much of a bell to you either. But just describe what it's been like playing. I feel like you would have, by your own standards, felt like you've had a great year.
Yeah, no, it was good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Lacrosse is not a one-man sport. You got 9 other guys, 10 other guys out there on the field, each working as hard as you are. So, yeah, I had a good year, but I owe the rest of the team for what I achieved, including our coach. He was great. First-year coach, Andrew Glasbrook. Shout out. Coach Snooze. It's a team sport. Just because one guy has a good year, there's X amount of other players that are working as hard as you are to help you achieve what you are achieving.
I hear you and Shane are off travelling shortly.
Yes, we are.
Where are you off to?
Well, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, so I can't tell you exactly where we're going, but I can tell you general direction. We're going to head east and just see where the wind takes us.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a lot of people who want to know, will the wind bring you back to Adelaide in 2023?
Well, as a wise man once said, never say never.
Yeah.
But we'll find out.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some people you'd like to recognise.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. First off, shout out to my family. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Shout out to my little brother. Hey, Bobo. How you doing, buddy? I miss you. Shout out to the Weber family. Thank you guys for everything. Chris and Heather. Big shout out to the Larwood family. You guys are awesome. Helped us get us on our feet when we had no one here. Shout out to you guys, big time. Thank you. And the North, Chris. I see you. Yeah.
Happy? Yeah. What an amazing performance.
There's too many people to think. I'll stand here all night thinking everybody, probably 75% of this room, so thank you all. All right.
Well done.
Thank you.
We'll bring Stuart and Garrett back to complete the toast at the end of the night, but now we turn our attention to the Women's State League Best and Fairest count. Just a reminder of where we were at the end of round 12. Comparatively to the men's count, this one's very tight. So it's Michaela Varga on 7 votes, Isabel Brown in 4th position, equal third, I beg your pardon, position on 9, alongside Megan Smith from Burnside. Beth Varga is in 2nd place at the moment on 10 votes and leading by 3. She wanted to have an argument with me before. She reckoned she was only leading by 1, but our leader by 3 with 4 rounds remaining is Charlotte Winnan of the Woodville Lacrosse Club. So let's return to the voting now. We'll pick up the count at round 13. Brighton versus North Eagles, 1 vote, Brighton, J. Mangan. 2 votes, Brighton, B. Varga. 3 votes, Brighton, I. Williams. Glenelg versus Burnside, 1 vote, Glenelg, K. Evans. 2 votes, Glenelg, L. Evans. 3 votes, Glenelg, B. Wells. Let's take a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 13. I think it might have tightened up a little bit at the top now. So India Williams on 8. She's on the leaderboard finally, our MVP. She moves up to 8 votes alongside Laura Evans. Isabel Brown still there on 9 alongside Megan Smith. And we have got it tight at the top now. Beth Varga's close to within 1. She's on 12. Charlotte Winnan on 13 votes. Let's go back to the count. We pick it up at round 14. Woodville versus North Eagles. 1 vote, Woodville, M. Ryan. 2 votes, North Eagles, C. Gowdy. 3 votes, Woodville, M. Inge. Brighton versus Glenelg. 1 vote, Brighton, T. Mangan. 2 votes, Glenelg, L. Silvestri. 3 votes, Brighton, B. Varga. That concludes the voting for round 14. Let's return to the leaderboard. India Williams is still there on 8 alongside Laura Evans. They're in equal 5th position. In equal 3rd position is Isabel Brown from Glenelg and Megan Smith, Burnside. And Charlotte Winnan is now in 2nd position on 13 votes. We have a new leader in the Bonython medal, and that's Beth Varga, who jumps to the top on 15 votes with 2 rounds remaining. Round 15, Woodville versus Burnside. 1 vote, Burnside, M. Wilkin. 2 votes, Woodville, H. Dinney. 3 votes, Burnside, A. Araviakis. Glenelg versus North Eagles. 1 vote, Glenelg, N. Haynes. 2 votes, Glenelg, J. Froud. 3 votes, Glenelg, C. Gilbert. That concludes the voting for round 15. I don't think we've had any real movement on the leaderboard. So let's go back to it. It's Indy and Laura there together on 8, 2 Australian representatives this year. Izzy Brown on 9. And then we've got Megan Smith on 9, also Charlotte Winnan still on 13, and Beth Varga still our leader with 1 round remaining on 15 votes. You're not going to believe this. In the final round, Brighton meets Woodville. Let's go to the count now. Burnside versus North Eagles. 1 vote, Burnside, J. Page. 2 votes, North Eagles, L. O'Callaghan. 3 votes, Burnside, M. Smith. Brighton versus Woodville. 1 vote, Brighton, Z. Williams. 2 votes, Brighton, H. Fuss. 3 votes, Woodville, J. Watts. And that concludes the count for the Bonython medal. Let's take a look at the leaderboard one more time. India and Laura Williams are in a tie for 5th position. Isabel Brown finishes the count in 4th. Megan Smith from Burnside, what an outstanding year from her on 12 votes. Charlotte Winnan, our runner-up on 13. But the winner of the Bonython medal in season 2022 for the 4th time is Beth Varga. And Beth, just bide your time. I'm going to invite the 2021 Bonython medalist Olivia Parker to make the presentation to you. Incredible, Beth. Congratulations. Your 4th award. Nobody has won 4 before. I think Tess McLeod had 3. Your first one was won in a tie with her. Now 4. How do you reflect on that?
I have no words. I'm so shocked. I think it's pretty special to be up with people like Tess. Like, I look at Tess and she's one of my coaches, my mentor. I've always looked up to her, so that's pretty special.
I had a look at the men's list as well. There's a memorial medal winner called Lee Perham, who's won 3, and now you've got 4. How good is the bragging rights going to be at home tonight?
Oh, definitely. I'll go home and I'll be telling Peyton that she's going to take after me.
There's some stories in all of this. You've played for Australia this year. It's your second time playing for Australia. The first time was in 2017. Just talk about the experience of playing for Australia the second time around, particularly as a mum with your daughter in the crowd.
Again, I struggle to find words. Playing for Australia is amazing. I'm going to get emotional, but you know, you have your club team who are your family, but then you meet so many amazing women who become your support system, and I couldn't have done it without any of them. And yeah, I get emotional thinking about it, but it's something pretty special.
It was really special. You've had a real up and down year, I think would be fair to say, Beth. The incredible high of representing Australia, but I'm sure there'd be a part of you that's hurting inside for the fact that you did lose your dad this year. Just how do you reflect on the fact that you know, someone who meant so much to you is no longer with us?
Yeah, Beth.
Look, that's fine. We'll take all the time you need. We might even talk about something else in the meantime.
That's okay, I can answer it.
Okay.
I'm done. No, it is obviously incredibly hard, but I have an amazing family, and my mum and my sisters and all our partners, our children, and my lacrosse family. I couldn't have got to all my training sessions without the support of my teammates and friends, and yeah.
You mentioned your mum. She's won one of these as well, of course. She was one of the Eagles many years ago. Not that many years ago, Tammy, I better just clarify. 5 medals in the family. We won't count Lee for a moment. I mean, that's Ebert-esque. So Russell Ebert has 4 and his son Brett has 1. Is it sort of weird that your family has become so synonymous with this award?
I guess I've never really thought of it that way. Yeah, I guess so.
Tell me about the year at Brighton. I mean, it was obviously punctuated by the fact you're playing for South Australia and then you're off playing for Australia. But my goodness, this club has been resilient. 5 straight flags now, and I'm sure you've played in all 5.
I didn't play in one grand final because I was pregnant. I started the season, but I didn't play in one.
Reasonable excuse.
But it's been amazing. I mean, to be one of the senior players in that 5-year playing group, having some of the girls come through. I was only talking to Indy earlier saying, you know, I remember her first game when she was literally like a baby, and now like watching them blossom into adults and just become amazing players that, you know, even though they're younger than me, I look up to them all as well, and you know, the integrity they all have and the passion they bring to the sport is just amazing. They're a great group of girls to play with.
I think it'd be time just to hear from our 4-time Bonython medalist, Beth Varg.
Just a quick thank you to everyone that has had an impact on me this season, my coaches, the girls I've played with at club level, Australian level, state level. You know, couldn't be up here without the people that push me to be better every single time I'm out on the field, and yeah, just thank you to everyone.
Right up. Well, don't go away. I'll invite Garrett Bridge back, Stuart Robb back, and Olivia Parker back, and we've got a toast to complete with our former winners who are the presenters, and of course our 2 current winners as well. And I'm just going to need someone to bring that champagne over for me. Thank you very much.
Not you, mate.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to please stand and charge your glasses. to our memorial medalist Garrett Briggs and to our Bonython medalist Beth Varga. Ladies and gentlemen, that does wrap up the evening. I do want to thank sponsors 180 Finance, Young Real Estate, the Traditional Group. I would like to recognise the Lacrosse South Australia Board. A big thank you to Julia and Jared who put everything together, and to Trish Adams and Marilyn Fuss for their development work throughout the year. Thanks very much. Have a great night, everyone. Look forward to seeing you all in 2023. Enjoy the box season. Thank you. Well done. Congratulations.
Interviewed off the rip, okay.
She might just come in front of the camera. That's tied in.
NB Varga or not? NB Varga? Congratulations, Garrett. Well done, mate. Great stuff. We're going that way. Actually, let me.
You gotta go beer in hand.
Before you go live, I'm going to go.
You out?
Let's catch up.
Are you gonna be there tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be there. Just text me.
I will. I got you. Tricks is wasted.
All right, as we wait for Mr. Craig Schick, the other half of the LSA TV team to come in, joined here by Mr. Garrett Briggs, the 2022 Memorial Medalist for the South Australia 2022. You see, you've won an award and already you're going to be back for 2023, mate. Congratulations, you must really be pleased with that award.
Yeah, you know, it was pretty unexpected. I had no idea. But yeah, it was absolutely great. Like, I'm very honored and absolutely humbled by it. It's awesome.
And obviously coming into a team that was that joined at the start of the year. Here he is, Mr. Craig Schicker. This is a man.
We achieved this season was absolutely incredible. I'm very happy with how everybody played and the coaching. It was great.
And before international player wins position to win one since 2012.
Yeah, no, it was.
Sounds like we got no volume. something right.
We'll just go testing. Here we go.
Garrett Briggs, take two.
Take two. Well, I tell you what, he took more than two this year with the 2022 Memorial medalist. And we were just talking before the static kicked in there, Garrett, just how much the North Eagles mean to you.
Yeah, absolutely everything. You know, Shane and I showed up off the plane. A couple weeks later, we had training, and these guys took us in like we were their own. It's crazy how sports bring people together, you know. We had no idea who these guys were. We lived all the way across the whole world, and within a couple days of training with each other, they were our brothers. So it was great. They took us in like we were their own. It was awesome.
Now the hard question.
Here we go.
No. It's okay. Garrett, such an impact on the field clearly tonight. All stars, which is fantastic. Congratulations. But no, what do we call it? Memorial medal, which is fantastic as well. But also the impact you had on the field with the men's senior state team. Your experience there, going up to Melbourne mid-year, I think, also. And then talk to us about the impact you've had. The impact you've had off field in terms of coaching the under-15 team, the involvement right across the board. I mean, so we know you tonight as the player, but also the coach, and who has done so much more for us off field.
So I have a little bit of I've had 5 years of experience playing college lacrosse. Coming here, there's not much face-off training, or I don't want to say skill because there is, but knowledge per se. Jackson Stock, obviously him and I were up against each other with the Memorial Award. Jackson Stock and I we're good friends. We talk about face-offs all the time.
Played together nationals.
We played together in the state team, and
shared some secrets, hopefully.
I didn't share with him everything because I knew we had a couple games to play against each other. But it's crazy just how different skill levels in the game you can teach people, and it's great.
Agree. Like what you've done both playing and working with players in that state competition, as well as the young kids in under 15s.
Oops. And
I think that was I think the last words were invaluable.
Invaluable,
yes. So not only, we had an impact with obviously the older crowd. We coached a lot of younger kids, which is going to be great. That's going to be awesome for the future of Australian lacrosse. I'm looking forward because there's a lot of great skilled players that are coming up through.
So I guess what I'm saying, what I'm mentioning is the impact you've left us on the field is going to be seen for years gone by, Tony, with the impact you've made off field with the under-15 coach.
Absolutely. And I think that's the greatest thing. You know, when you come out to travel, you don't realise just how much of an impact you were going to make when you got on a plane in the US to come here.
Absolutely. I honestly I've heard stories. I had a few buddies from my hometown who did this whole trip. He was over in WA, told me about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds awesome. Had the connection with Shane Weber. His dad coming to Adelaide, so that was the end. And I had no idea how much involved we were going to be. I just figured, it's going to be a nice holiday, go to play some lacrosse and have fun. But no, we were really hands-on, and honestly, it's been, I wouldn't want it any other way. It's awesome.
That's fantastic. We're going to get Beth Farger here in a minute, but do you want to say a quick shout out to the family at home here on LSA TV?
Shout out to my mother and my father. Hey, how you doing? I missed you guys. I'm doing good. I'm eating well.
Got a new hat.
I got a new hat. Hi, Bobo. I miss you, buddy. Say hi to my sister and my niece, Ivy. I miss you. Shout out to the AU boys. I haven't forgotten about you. I still pay attention. Shout out to the Wolfpack boys and the Webbers. Listen. I already got a message from Chief Dog. I know he's watching. I know he's sitting there in the chair, hanging out. I know what you're doing. Yeah. Shout out to the Webbers.
Very good, mate. Yeah, very good.
Everybody, thank you guys very much.
Look, our 2022 Memorial medalist, Mr. Garrett Briggs. Congratulations, mate, and hopefully you stay in Australia because the competition's better with you.
Absolutely, Garrett. Well done.
You know what? Go and get around and just tap people on the shoulder. It's a tradition in Australia. When you win something like this, tap them on the shoulder, they fill your drinks up. So, but drink responsibly. No, Mr. Garrett Briggs. All right, we're going to bring Beth Varga in, the 2022 Bonython medalists. Just taking some photos at the moment.
You can ask her.
So as Beth Varga walks in, one of the favourites both Shix and I did speak about on Monday night when we were having a quiet conversation, that is number 4. Must be really pleased with the season you've had, not only here but obviously overseas as well.
Yeah, I'm still blown away that I'm actually wearing this medal around my neck, and I'm just so appreciative of the support I have, because I wouldn't be, in this position without an incredible support system. But yeah, pretty amazing.
And apart from this moment right now, the biggest moment you had this year as far as your sporting career, just explain maybe a moment that you had when you were in Australia or throughout the Brighton Lacrosse Club this year, one that really stands out.
Obviously representing your country, nothing really tops that. Stepping out onto the field to sing the national anthem, that very first game in the green and gold, linking arms with your teammates, all the girls that have worked so hard to be there, is a pretty amazing feeling.
Well, you were always one of Shix and my favourites on LSA TV. We've always loved watching come out of the defensive end. And there's a couple of younger players coming through the competition, which have young Izzy Brown seems to have modelled herself maybe a little bit on yourself. Pleased to see the younger generation coming through and maybe not having to run as much down there.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking from experience with the girls at Brighton, it's been amazing to sort of be with them through that 5-year period from, when they were beginners to now being our starting players and superstars. And then, other clubs watching girls just absolutely rip it up is amazing. It's pretty cool to watch and, play against them and be a part of it. It's, really cool.
Now you get the hard questions from Mr. Craig Schicker.
Beth, I think you handle them better than most. So, awesome work, mate. 4 Bonython medals, illustrious. Who are we talking about? Tess McLeod. The only other is 4-time winner as well. Add Mum into that as a 5. So the Vargas really dominating their own. If you ask me, Tone, maybe it needs to be renamed. There could be a renaming ceremony happening here soon. However, let's talk about tonight, Beth. How do you get home tonight? Peyton's probably in bed. Lee might be watching. Probably not. Probably not. But if you are, Lee, which is probably a good thing, so what's the first thing that you say when you walk in the door?
Hello.
That'll work.
Look, I'm pretty modest. I'm not going to barge through the door and be like, hey,
Of course, but you don't need to be.
Honestly, he'll probably be asleep, so it'll probably be a conversation we'll have in the morning.
So you've got a Saturday morning coffee shop, right? Or he wakes up normally pretty early and says, Beth, I'll make you a coffee, and you get a couple of hours extra sleep in.
Yeah.
And when you do get out of bed tomorrow morning, you say, hey, Lee, you're number 4, by the way.
Yeah, I'll just leave it on the counter with a note next to it.
Very good.
Let him ponder while I'm sleeping.
Very good, awesome. And Mum would be super proud as well. Tough year this year, obviously, off the field. What a great way to represent, right? Brings a tear to my eye. Super effort to see you go. And don't get me started. What a super effort. You and your mum, 5 plays the Vargas. Awesome, Beth. We love you. Awesome,
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, it's an absolutely fantastic story for lacrosse, not only in South Australia but Australia. And you know what, we really did enjoy, and Chicks and I sat up many nights watching you guys over in the Worlds. And yeah, look, just hope to see you maybe there one more time.
Oh, well,
Sure.
never say never.
For sure. Form.
I'm not
Form
gonna-
says everything, right?
I'm not going to say no, but maybe not the next one. But we'll see.
All right, so definitely 2023, maybe a handful, because it's a nice even number, 5, I'm sure. Oh, we like 5. So, yeah, congratulations. It's a fantastic achievement. As Hookie said before, you know, the elite of the elite in their fields get up to this moment. So, congratulations from LSA TV and obviously everyone else out there that loves what you bring to the game.
Thank you.
And remember, tap people on the shoulder, buy your drinks.
I'm driving.
Driving, yeah. All right. So Beth Varga, our 2022 Bonython medalist, number 4, and we thank her for just stopping by and having a chat, Chicks.
Great work, wasn't it, Tone?
Just a great player. And
First time winner in the men's, super deserving, just as deserving as our 4-time winner Beth Varga. I mean, super night tonight, well deserved, both recipients, I should say. What can we say?
And a couple of honourable mentions to Jackson Stock, who was just underneath Garrett, 2 face-off players.
Yeah, Charlotte winning.
And Charlotte women in the winning in the women's. So you know what, plenty of talent happening here. But what I like to see on those leaderboards was those young players just starting to get up and about.
Plenty of them coming through, Tone. Plenty of them for us to look out for. Plenty of them for you to look out for, because it's just good form, isn't it? From all. Good form from all.
We get excited at the fact of getting excited, as Chicks and I do. So we're going to leave you here from the beautiful West Lakes Hotel, and it has been the 2022 Bonython and Memorial Medals. Congratulations to the 2 winners, both Garrett and Beth. And look, we'll see you very shortly here on LSA TV.
When the sticks are swinging.
When the sticks are swinging, we'll see you soon.
See you then.